Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Cincinnati. I'm Matt Peiken. Let's kick off your week with this Monday morning newscast for February 16th. A woman died early yesterday after a 2-alarm fire tore through a townhome-style condominium complex in Mount Airy. Cincinnati Fire Department crews arrived about 4:30 a.m. to the Mount Airy Oaks community on Scarlet Oak Drive just minutes after the first 911 calls. Firefighters found the woman inside the unit where the fire began. 2 units sustained heavy damage, with surrounding homes impacted by smoke and water. 9 residents were displaced, but no other injuries were reported. Read more about this in the Inquirer. Earlier yesterday, 2 people were killed and 2 others injured in a shooting in the Northside neighborhood. Officers were called around 1:30 a.m. near the Spotlight Lounge in the 4000 block of Hamilton Avenue. There, they found 4 gunshot victims and rushed all of them to UC Medical Center. Police say 2 later died, identified as 23-year-old Quaye Daniels and 32-year-old Vermonte Blair. Investigators say the gunfire followed an altercation inside the lounge. Police detained 2 people and found 2 guns. Read more about this at WCPO. Several counties around Cincinnati are working with ICE in different ways, and some aren't. Hamilton County has no formal partnership to detain or help arrest people for ICE, though it shares inmate information and can honor detainers. Butler County has a contract that allows the county jail to house people detained on immigration matters with federal reimbursement for housing and transportation. Clermont and Warren counties have agreements that train certain deputies to assist ICE in limited enforcement actions under federal supervision. In northern Kentucky, Kenton has agreements that let jail staff help identify detainees and serve immigration warrants, while Boone and Campbell mainly hold detainees under separate federal jail contracts. Read about this at WVXU. A Cincinnati area aerospace and defense manufacturer is merging with a local precision machining firm after an acquisition led by a Washington, D.C.-based investor. It's a complex purchase. Ventus Industrial Partners formed a new holding company, Aeron Defense, to buy Reading-based General Tool Company and Forest Park-based Magna Machine in partnership with GenX 360 Capital Partners and Admiralty Partners. Deal terms weren't disclosed. The combined operations will be housed under the General Tool brand, and leadership says all employees will share in the company's future value through an equity-based plan as the business grows and expands its regional footprint. You can read all about this in the Cincinnati Business Courier. And though Cincinnati isn't an official Blue Zones project city, Cincinnati VA and UC cardiologist Dr. Florence Rothenberg is building a local hub around the movement's longevity principles. The Blue Zones project is inspired by researcher Jan Buettner's work, helping cities adopt habits and environments linked to longer, healthier lives. Rothenberg has opened Heart of Northside inside the renovated North Presbyterian Church to provide health education, preventive care consulting, grief counseling, and free screenings. Plans include rehab exercise space, a rooftop farm, and aquaponics to grow heart-healthy vegetables, with local 4-H students testing crops. Read about this in Cincinnati Magazine. Our free newsletter is a quick local news digest, essentially this newscast in written form. Subscribe at wakeupcincy.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupcincy. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Cincinnati.